Hello. Welcome. Here we go. Same thing as yesterday, but I'm on Witcher. The Witcher 3 now. I'm going to check out DLSS 4. I have switched the DLSS files. So it will be a modded variant of it, like I had yesterday in God of War. Game does sound very quiet for me. Couldn't find audio. Okay, that's why it's like 58. Right, so I am still on my 4080 Super, still waiting for this 5090 to release. Not long now. But I'm going to do it with... we'll do 4K. So I'll do 4K native very briefly, just to demonstrate the kind of FPS we're getting. And image quality as well. We have got ray tracing in this one as well, so that's going to be interesting to have that on, see how that affects the DLSS 4. We've only seen it in Cyberpunk. Obviously, God of War didn't have it, so I'll leave that on maxed out. We've got it set to quality. Anti-aliasing, going to do TAAU before we switch DLSS on, and then everything else should be maxed out. We've got a depth of field off. I'll leave Hairworks on, and we've got everything set to Ultra Plus. So we'll see how that does. CY, hello. I did see your message in the Discord. I'll link you to it after the stream. I just ran out of time. I was going to be late for the stream because I just finished work. Stickboy, hello. Bear me a sec. I'm just getting the overlay sorted out. Right, so like I say, we'll play through a little bit at just native.
To conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
1,200. Did it go to 1,200? I think the game's just crashed. Yeah, the game's just crashed. That's good. Good start. That is a good start. Is it because I opened MSI? Let's try again. No, it's not good. It's not a good start, is it? Maybe I broke the game switching the files. DJ, yo! I just finished work as well. You're just playing Sleeping Dogs. I never played that. Any good? Right, fingers crossed for me. I'm gonna let it load and then do the overlay. What is Sleeping Dogs about? I know the name. What game is it? Is it an old... Was it on PS2? Bogdan, hello. I'm gonna let it load in. It's loading in at least. Is it MSI that's breaking it? Let's try it again. I have played this game before with it, so it shouldn't be breaking it. Could just be one of those things. How do I have DLSS on the 4080 Super? It's available in Cyberpunk, but I've modded the game files. I've replaced the DLSS game files with the new DLSS 4. So I don't have it on right now. I'm just going to play through for a sec. We're at 4K native here with ray tracing, so as we've seen before, it is pretty brutal. 33 FPS there. I always did like the graphics on this game though. And this is with the next gen mod like update too, so everything else is Ultra Plus as well, which wasn't available, but fairly stable around that 16 FPS, 0.1% low. The frame time is pretty choppy, isn't it? Where's it telling me to go? Did I finish God of War? No. We will get that finished though. When let me just go and do a quest or something. I forget how to play this game. It's been a while. When the 50 series comes out, I'll be playing lots of games. I'll have lots of stuff to test, so I literally do not remember any of the controls on this game. Cool horse. You have to bear me a sec. Definitely excited for the new game in this, actually. Japanese Mafia has a GTA stuff. Yeah, you know what? I think I might have played it. You say it's on PS3. I might have played it at like a friend's house ages ago, but I never had it, and I wouldn't really say I played it properly. But that's why it's when I hear the name, it kind of I recognise the name of the game. Is it quite theatrical in terms of like he's doing like kung fu swinging kicks and somersaults and stuff? See what it's like actually. We're heading towards the town area. We're going to get worse in there. Can we get in there from this side? Maybe just check that out quick. What's the equivalent to 9800 X50 for Intel? There isn't really anything in terms of gaming. Yeah, I assume you're referring to gaming. 3D cache is a fairly unique thing to AMD. This is 4K, yeah. I'm going to have a look in the city. See what the FPS is like, and then we can check out some DLSS 4. So it does stutter quite a lot for me. Which I have seen it be a bit like this before. It's a really nice looking game though, to be honest. How old is this game? Doesn't really drop our FPS too badly, I don't think. Still roughly around about 30, 29, so it does drop it a little bit. Maybe 4 or 5 FPS. It's a big ass ship. 2015 was it? That's quite a while ago. That's 10 years. I'd say this game graphically holds up pretty well considering it's 10 years old. Although this is updated graphically, isn't it, since the original?
My wife won't believe me when I tell her. Ooh.
Do I think using DLSS 4 for 1440p is worth it now? Yeah, absolutely. It looks fine at 1440p.
You hear her wailing yesterday. What did they do to her? What are you looking at?
How do I get out of here? I'm going to head towards that waypoint.
He finally met his match.
Or I have to figure out how to align all the missions and stuff. Because I've never completed this either. I'm getting GPU usage dropped down a little bit here, 91%. Right, here we go. Get my horse back. Colville, hello. Just waiting for your order to come through. You pre-ordered it. Where's my horse? There it is. What's it doing? Oh, it's stuck. That's not good.
Giddy up.
Oh, God. Am I going to have to get out of here? It won't move. How do I jump on it? Can I jump on it? How did it get in here?
Is it true?
Hey.
Soup after kids?
Here we go. Roach. What's that person doing? I don't think he's about to go any faster than this.
Fella from the hills outside town. Brought sheep cheese to market.
Hairworks consumes 10 FPS, does it? No, I don't think it's not 10 FPS. It's almost definitely not 10. That seems way too much. What are we on? We're on 34 average, 36.
Run, Roach.
Doesn't change. Lies. It's probably a couple of FPS, but it's not 10. It's nowhere 10. Screen space. Oh, you mean switching ray tracing off to screen space reflections? Yeah, I mean that would be what's dropping your FPS the most there. It wouldn't be Hairworks. What do you mean fully switching off reflections? Like, yeah, that's going to be the big one. Looks really good here with the lighting. Right, I need to go to this green little spot. Hairworks. Possibly, yeah. I'm on 12, so possibly. Here we go. Did I use? I didn't need to use DLSS swapper. No, I basically copied the files over, the new DLSS files, and then I use what is it called? Nvidia Profile Inspector, is it, to force the preset. And then I basically use DLSS tweaks to like force the overlay to just check it's using the new DLSS 4 files, basically.
This basilisk is interesting because it looks exactly like a wyvern.
It will be available, yeah, in 2 days. It'll be available properly through the driver. That's why, to be honest, I don't really advise anyone to kind of spend time doing this. I wouldn't do this outside of the channel. Like, I would probably just wait for it to come properly. It's just purely for kind of testing, just curiosity purposes to have a look at it. Holy smokes, I don't remember what are the controls. You'll have to bear with me because I should be alright. I don't remember any of the controls. That was a bit that was a bit ropey, that. Is there... Oh, he's back. I was going to try and loot. Okay, no, he's disappearing. I thought I could maybe loot it for something. Oh, there we go.
Long live Radovid.
Now, let's... should we switch on some DLSS? Let's get some DLSS quality on first. I'm going to switch Hairworks back on because that's not really doing anything. It's not really affecting anything, and we want it maxed out anyway. Where is DLSS? So put it on here. DLSS quality. Whoa, his hair's disappeared. Did you see that? That'll be Hairworks doing that. Not expecting the quality to be too much worse than this, even on the old DLSS model. It mostly looked okay on DLSS quality, but have a little play around for this, see if we notice any issues. If we notice any issues caused by ray tracing or anything.
Faster.
Still looks very good. Getting about 50 FPS there.
Let's go.
Definitely a lot better than native, an extra, what, 20, 25 FPS. How do I figure out the quest situation? Is there any easy-ish? I'm level 20, aren't I? I probably don't want to do a level 35 quest. These are all really... I remember that one bugged for me. I couldn't do it. Should we just try and find what's-her-face? Where have we got to travel to, though?
Run, Roach.
4K with all linking resources using DLSS and FrameGen. Has it been tested? I don't know what that means. Where was the guy kept asking to send GPU? I don't know. I get asked that all the time. I get asked all the time to send people GPUs. It's like I've only got one. How do I need to go to a different... Let's go here. Just wait until I get my 5090 and everyone will be asking me if I can send it to them. They'll be like, I've just got it. Hairworks, yes, it could be AMD as well. Hairworks isn't probably going to run as well on AMD cards. Probably will definitely be a bigger performance hit, especially ray tracing as well if you have that on. But do you think I can ever notice a little bit difference between native and this? Bearing in mind this is a little bit of an older game, so... Oh wow, look at that. Where's Yennefer then? The long old route. Sold all GPU collection. Pretty much. I've got 4080 Super. I've got the 7800 XT. I've got 4060. What else have I got? I've got a couple, but like all the you know, I'll be selling the 4080 Super once I get, because I need to recoup some of the money for the new ones. No, there's no driver for this, so I switched the DLSS files, updated the DLSS files.
Look at the fire. Now look here.
Who's that talking? I don't know where. Have I ever been here? There's Inkun, hello. Oh, this is a long old run, isn't it? Okay, we are breaking 60 here. Some breaks above. Can I run any faster? Leo, hello. Oh,
damn it, you piece of shit!
Here she is.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
What's eating you?
Let me think.
Witcher series almost ruined Witcher. I only saw the first series. I didn't mind the first series.
Still not done what I've asked.
Does it just get worse from there on out?
Repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Spider-Man 2, the requirement's out now.
To say what, you're
What are they looking like?
You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid.
Do you think I see a big difference in the 9800 X3D to replace an 11900? Depends what you mean, what you class as like big difference, but no, at 4K, there'll be a difference at 4K probably between the CPU, but I wouldn't probably class it as big. Like you're gonna see a higher difference at lower resolutions, like 3D CPUs normally. So like when all the benchmarks came out, you'll notice they were all at 1080p because that's where you see the biggest difference.
All right. How do I find the source?
You'll get probably a little bit of a gain because that is a bit older. Like between a 4900K and a 3D, it depends on the game. Some games it's basically the same. Some games AMD 3Ds do better, and other times the 4900K is a little bit better, but it's very game dependent. But overall, it's like very similar at 4K. It's only at the lower resolutions it really makes a difference. Gets a lot. Yeah, I haven't watched. To be honest, I don't really watch mini series. Watch that first one. Didn't they change the actor as well? From what's his face, Henry Cavill. He's not the Witcher anymore, is he? On the source of the magical disturbance using whatever the hell that is. Potestis Quistor. Acquisitor. How do I get out of here? How do I use the spells? I forget. The L1. Now, what I will probably do as well in a sec is maybe switch frame generation on, because we know that does sometimes cause image weirdness. Oh, here we go. Is it one of these? It is this. Okay, cool. How do I use it, though? Ah. Baby Maker, you were watching it, were you? Which series? Okay, that's the wrong button. Do I just do this? Wait, no, that's the wrong thing, no?
Oh,
Yes, that is the wrong thing.
Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here.
Yennefer Triss, Yennefer. Whew. Sheesh.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
Prefer the brunette. Nearby.
Can't be far now. Signal's growing stronger.
Is it all this thing on the table?
Can't be far now.
Okay.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer.
It's
to walk
happening.
around with
It's
a
this thing.
carrying stick after all.
Ugliest man alive. What? It's him. Oh my god, it's actually.
Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. Ashen hair.
I think this is a different
scarlet
mission,
action.
is it?
Seen her?
Okay, I don't think that's part of this mission.
So long. Ah, mounted Witcher and just never took off. Warmer. Hot.
I can't move. Use?
Mounted Witchering just never took off.
No reaction.
Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream as well.
Getting warmer.
I found it.
Warmer.
How many likes we can get? Put a target of 50. Might be able to hit that. Like I say, after this cutscene, I'll switch frame generation on as well. Image-wise looks fine though. I'm not seeing any image issues. Looks very good.
Scope doesn't
The
work.
quality. Normally it's going to be the balanced or performance presets. I think you see the biggest gains. We'll switch down to those. Mehmet, yes, you can use it on the 3000. Yeah.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
What was the source of the disturbance then? I just picked it up from the little cage. Let's switch on some frame generation in here. Where is it? Oh, it's on display, isn't it? So, frame generation on. Bumps our FPS up to above 90, which is almost doubled it. Pretty incredible. Wait until it's daytime. Wait until I have a look outside as well. Almost definitely it's going to be a little bit less outside. And I think we have reflex on. I wonder if reflex boost might smooth out the frame time a little bit.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
There she is.
I suppose he had no idea
Future
I would
wife.
interfere with my megascope.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really?
She's very posh as well. Lambert?
But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
Yeah, it's quite.
Ida? Elven Sage? What do you want from her?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kednel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see.
So I'll keep an eye on the hair in the cutscenes, because in God of War yesterday, DLSS seemed to make it look really weird, but it looks alright. At least it looks alright in this.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree, Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess.
So I was thinking of having a look at Stalker 2 tomorrow as well. I think that'd be quite a good one.
I'd like to
Because I feel like the
request-
image quality on scaling from what I saw
Just listen.
in the game,
time of the white
it wasn't
frost
that
and white
great.
light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know.
But does the
it.
game actually...
Do you
Oh, maybe
understand
not.
it?
Does the game actually even support DLSS, or was
The
it just
Elder Blood
FSR?
Can initiate the final age.
I can't remember.
The time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
Spec Spider-Man 2 is still not out. Oh, I thought someone said that they were out.
All in all, interesting conversation.
Doesn't it come out in 2
You
days?
can start by apologizing for acting like a
Can't it
bore,
fine?
despite my asking you not to.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing tone.
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Well done, Geralt. Bravo. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the
She's what us in the UK call absolutely lengers.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you.
I think the quality on games like The Witcher will improve once we are able to change DLSS.
But it's not
Yeah.
safe, is it?
As long as it's supported. There's a list of, I think, 75 games Nvidia have listed,
That's what I thought. Which is why I think we should
which
first
you
try
can
another,
look up
less
online.
invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times.
As long as it's within that list, it'll be supported.
The curse that held the Swan of Povis.
But yeah, this is DLSS quality with frame generation. I'll switch it down to balanced and performance and stuff in a sec.
You howl at the moon.
Leggers, no, Lengers.
Respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No,
L-E-N-G,
we will
Leng.
howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come
Like
midnight,
Peng,
I'll
but
give him
Leng.
Tea made of hemlock harvested from. But
Mean
I
the
don't
same
see
thing.
I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn with Uma or whoever hides inside him.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower. near
Neil's
the vessel.
mom's done a legger.
Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Oh,
Wouldn't mind
in
a shot
betweens is
myself,
funny.
Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dan
When are we
and I
getting...
went
When's
sailing
the
again.
new Witcher due? Is it this year or
Somebody
next
who
year?
shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
And ploughing? Wait, what?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious.
Shelton, hello. I'm at 4K. 4K with everything max, ray tracing at the moment, DLSS quality and frame generation.
Tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I think they actually fixed the frame time. I remember when I last played with these settings and the frame time was insane. We had to make sure it was on reflex boost. But I think I've only just got reflex on no boost.
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not.
Oh, 2027. Oh, right, I'm well off.
I only apply the first half of the trial
Because you want to watch
I got
him
excited because the
Stop interrupting
there was a trailer,
or I
wasn't
will
there?
watch you suffer.
I suppose it wasn't a gameplay one though, was it? It was like a cinematic.
How do I explain it?
Is it going to be Unreal Engine 5 though? That's going to
In
be
order
carnage.
shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's
Had problems with the foliage in
I'd be the
DLSS 4.
last to suggest
Which
we stop
game?
Producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to.
Only real big issue I saw, I think, was yesterday, God of War. The water. There was lots of shimmering on the water.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
Oh, and Witcher 4K. Okay, interesting. What do you mean by had problems with foliage then? What specifically was it? I haven't seen anything. What preset did you have it on? Like DLSS, you know, did you have it on quality balanced?
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Esco got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the
Time to
liver.
get boozy.
What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
They just drank all of that. Oh my god, that's too much.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his
Performance
own.
all the way to quality. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for it. I haven't noticed anything yet.
In some fallow field.
Yeah, his hair color has gone weird, isn't it?
With a moral, too.
It was white. I think it's the light. Look, it looks a bit more normal there.
Stay away from dangerous women.
From this side, his hair is white. From the other side, it looks dark.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
It's like glitching. Yeah, like look how much darker it is that side.
Lambert, drop it.
It's got to be the lighting in here. It's just maybe making it look weird.
We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
No. I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable.
Because on the left side, it looks more like white. And I think the candle, whatever, is on the right.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain...
Ray trait, yeah, I thought it'd probably be something to do with the lighting.
It is.
Because when you're outside, it's not a thing.
Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels. Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough.
What was that guy fighting to get that scar? It's like quite a severe scar, isn't it?
Oh, I'll pour, Esco. I'll pour. To the brim.
Absolute huge monster with huge claws.
You're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
Right, I'm going to sleep,
All
bruh.
right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
Is he waking up on the floor? Why is he not in the bed? This is what happens to me when I drink.
What a dream.
You miss the bed. I've just skipped one of the funniest quests in the game. Was there a quest there?
Everyone's up and at 'em.
What was the quest?
Take it you had a
It just
productive
said
evening?
one of the options was go to
We
bed.
talked
What
about
was the other
Uma.
two options? One was
So,
take something,
So I
take
guess
another
you
drink,
didn't get
wasn't
a
it?
chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later.
Oh, the quest was to get drunk. My guy's already drunk. Do you not hear him? Slurring everything.
Vesemir.
I woke up on the floor.
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something.
As soon as we get out this cutscene into the open area again, we'll switch it down to balanced.
All right.
See how that
I
does.
just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit, but I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Gather the necessary ingredients.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body.
Yeah, I think it was just that cutscene on the... Oh, although his beard does still kind of look a little bit dark, doesn't it? Look, like here, look at that.
Yes.
It used to be the light that does it.
Geralt?
Brew... How do I brew stuff? I literally don't even know how you do that. There we go.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
No offense.
Ah, it's
but
not the wrong...
Why all the construction?
So the roof tiles don't drop?
Roof tiles you...
I can't.
I think that's the wrong person, is it? Yeah. Who have I got to talk to here?
Potions ready.
tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Veronica, I'm at 4K right now.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
Don't think it's helping him.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he...
Oh, hell no. That's Geralt.
Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
Geralt last night drinking. I'm on a 4K monitor.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled.
Toss a coin to the
Just
stripper.
emotionless.
Toss a coin to your witcher.
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
I think a stripper would probably throw the coin back at you. They don't want coins.
You know how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the
You
floor
can't
is
imagine
clean.
making it rain with coins. That would hurt.
As well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
Wake up the next day a millionaire, but just covered in bruises from coins.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Do something to keep me awake.
What the hell is that
Tell me
conversation?
a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to
Roach.
say, from then on,
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
It's gonna be like something like The Exorcist.
Keniatad, Nevid, Savir, Kowal, Arriva, Endir.
Well done, you've killed him.
No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask in my satchel.
Why did she do that?
Listen.
She's killed him.
Kowal. Kowal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Savir, Kowal, Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it.
know him?
Yes. An elf. And hell.
It was all a dream.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not.
Name the song.
She's not safe. The hunt.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Right, let's go, let's go.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
I don't know. Guess we'll see.
Geralt, you're in a hurry to get her, I understand. But we can't act blindly.
You got something in mind, don't you? Come on, spit it out.
Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. And the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic?
Fine.
Right, let me get outside
Bring everyone here.
so we can switch this DLSS down.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. Fine. I'll get...
Any good-looking women?
Mm-hmm.
Press the wrong one.
And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And
Right,
keep
come on,
Ciri
let's go.
your love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Boom. How do we get out of here? Is it through those doors? Boom. Boom. Oh. Oh wow, look at that. A little ride around here. If I can get out of here. What an absolute maze. God damn it. My resolution's 4K, my monitor is 4K. I have a 4K and a 1080p and an 8K. Look at this landscape, that looks crazy. So FPS is going to drop down here. You know, we had an average there of 101 FPS from inside that castle. I reset set all the loads, getting about 75 here. It's quite a big difference.
That's it, Roach.
But image quality wise, I know we were talking about the foliage. I'm not really noticing any issues. Maybe be a bit more specific with what the actual issues were. I know before in this game I've had issues with the foliage when I've used... Is it FXAA, I think? It shimmers a lot. But you said you had DLSS on, didn't you? I'm not really seeing any problems.
Faster.
What is that? The bear. Well, you know me. You know me. I don't shy away from a fight. Oh my god, that's huge. Where's my sword? Can I get my sword out? Wait, where's my sword? Get on the horse, get on the horse. Horse! Oh god. Oh my god, the horse just kicked it. Where's my sword? What have I done? Why have I not got anything in my What happened? Silver sword. I don't have them. I have that, but a little damaged. Now I have to use that. Going back for the bear. Which sword is that? Easy work. There's more over here. What's going on over here? A semi 4090, yeah. I'm about to get the 5090 in like 2 days. Got the money for it. Oh. So yes, I'm not noticing any issues. No issues with the foliage here. Very aggressive drops down though to 67. It still looks very good though. The DLSS 4 is on all RTX GPUs. Check out the foliage. Yeah, no, let's have a look. Artifacts? No, I'm not seeing anything. It looks fine to me. I don't see any issues at all. It looks really nice. Do you see any issues with it? It looks very crisp. But I can switch down to I keep pressing start to try and change the settings, but it's not that button. Try balanced. Maybe that'll do it. Doesn't increase our FPS loads, but look at this. That still looks... Balanced to me now looks basically like the quality preset. There's no difference between them at all. It's giving us another 10 to 15 FPS. I'm about to get attacked by something. What is that? Another bear.
Let's dance.
I can't see anything. Easy, mate. Easy. Yeah, we'll switch down. We'll check out performance as well in a little bit. But balance looks very good. There's a lot of bears knocking around here. Don't actually know where I'm going.
Faster.
probably go back, maybe? To fast travel? Oh, we need to go here, do we, for the fast travel?
Not so fast, Roach.
Look at that frame time when I come out the menu. That's frame generation causing that. The water looks alright here, because I know you were saying yesterday in God of War, the water had loads of really quite bad shimmering on it with DLSS on, but this looks better here. Oh, I'm going back to where I was. Where do we need to go? We need to go here, didn't we? Is that where we need to go? That is where we need to go, isn't it?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name.
I do have an IPS, yeah. No, I don't have an OLED.
Then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Do I think Warzone supports what right now, or I don't know if it'll support it officially with the driver, because you'll have to Google the list. There's 75 games that are getting DLSS 4. I don't know if Warzone's in that. You could switch the files out now and use it, most likely. The settings. Yeah, right now I'm at 4K, everything maxed out. So at 4K here, we've got frame generation on. And then I've got ray tracing on. We've got DLSS set to balance. This is DLSS 4, so we're checking out the quality of the image with that. And then everything else is maxed out. Hair works on Ultra Plus. It's going to be slightly less FPS. Oh my god, I can walk through that. With DLSS 4 compared to, well, with the DLSS 4 transformer model is going to be slightly less FPS than the original model. But it's only, from what I've seen, a couple of FPS different. Talk to friends. Is there supposed to be someone here? I thought maybe it would be that person. Oh, have I got to get the boat over? How do I move? Accelerate. Nothing's happening. 5019 needs patrol for that huge wattage. I don't know what that means. This won't move. What on earth is going on? I can reverse a little bit. There we go. What am I hitting? There's something in the water. What is that? I was stuck on something in the water. Turn the sail. No, I think it was stuck on whatever that was in the water. Too bad this game doesn't have... Yeah, the combat can be a little bit clunky, but it is. This game is 10 years old. Give it benefit of the doubt a little bit. It's definitely... It's not as smooth as, you know, Be interesting to see what the new Witcher, when that comes out, what that combat's like in that. I could hopefully be a little bit better. You must overclock the 9800X 3D. Why is that? I'm a little bit worried about really doing anything with it because I had to RMA one already. I don't want to mess with it anymore right before 5090 releases. Last week I didn't have a computer. I don't want to risk having to RMA another one. Maybe in a couple of weeks once we've checked out the 5090 and stuff. I can play around with it a bit more, but I've left everything at default settings at the moment. Just because I need it working. Wagwan, fam. Hello from Austria, hello. From Vienna. I've got my power supply. I've got a 1,200 watt power supply. I'm hoping I don't need to do... I'm hoping I won't need any more power than that. I'll be a little bit worried. If I need more power than that. I think I'm going to have bigger problems. I need more power than that. I've now just broken the ship. That's probably not that good. Will I get off? There is some huge creature there in the water. Did you see that? What the hell? I'm going to get off and fight these guys. Level 13. Could this be a problem? Nah, not for me. How do I block? That's another question I have. Whoa! Limbs come flying off. How do I block? Oh, there we go. Oh, easy, mate. Don't know what they were thinking. I think I might have completely fumbled this. We're nowhere near where I need to be. Yep, as I thought. Absolutely. Wait, what? Get on a boat? Yeah, I did. Oh, please tell me those are not. Gotta go over here, have we? There's probably there's another boat here. That might be in better condition. It's not smashed up. I have to reverse it though. Yes, all RTX GPUs will support it, yeah. Support DLSS 4. Excited for 5080 reviews. To be honest, I'm not really looking at any reviews because I'm getting it anyway. I kind of want to look at it when I get it, type thing, as to completely... if you see what I mean. I look at the reviews to make a decision, but as I'm going to try and get both, I'm just going to see it as I get it, if you see what I mean. And also it makes me jealous that I don't have it yet. Yes, at the moment I've got DLSS balanced on. DLSS 4 balanced at the moment. We'll switch down to performance in a little bit. I'm getting slightly higher FPS out in the water here compared to what we're getting on land, but DLSS balanced looks indistinguishable to me between quality and even native. All those three, can't tell a difference. They look the same. No image issues from what I can see either. No ghosting issues or anything. Look at this smoke here. I need to figure out where it's actually telling me to go. Okay, all the way over there. I need to go... Can I cut through here? I don't think I can. I've got to go all the way around. Have I ever tried gaming on an OLED? No. I've seen it. I've seen gaming on OLEDs, but not... I've not, like, personally had it in my setup. I've also tried ultra-wides as well, but I've never had it in my setup type thing. Like, at home. I've tried it in, like, stores and stuff. And I actually use an ultra-wide at work. Obviously not for gaming, but... Where am I from? I'm from the UK. Or from England. But do you mean specifically in England? There's a dragon there. So what I'll do, we'll keep dropping the preset. Maybe wait until we get back on land. I'll drop to performance and we'll see ultra performance and we'll try out some of the other resolutions as well, 1440p and stuff, and see if we get any issues with that. Am I satisfied with the 9800X 3D? Yeah. I mean, I've only had it. I've only actually played. This is probably the third game I've played. Third or fourth game I've played on it. Because I've had it for a week and a half, but I had to RMA my first one. In terms of, I mean, for gaming at 4K at least, there's not really going to be a huge difference between the 4900K and this in terms of FPS. It's obviously, hardware-wise, it's a lot better. The temps are better, the power's better. Is the 5090 on the 30? It's both. It's 5090 and 5080. Viola, thanks for subscribing. Trying to avoid these dragons. Is that... Oh, God. This could end very badly right now. There's something in the water. Oh, it's the dragons, is it? They're going the same way I am. Don't think I have... I think I might have to actually add it from my inventory. The crossbow. I can recommend... Yeah, for gaming, definitely, this CPU is good. In a majority of games at 4K at least, it's going to get fairly similar FPS to the 4900K at 4K. At lower reses, so if you're at 1440p, 1080p, you'll notice it be a lot better. But in terms of overall, you know, I'm using 50 watts here on the CPU. My 4900K at 20% usage, it'd be probably 150 watts. That's a huge... What is that, a whale? So in terms of its efficiency as a CPU, this is a lot better. It's a long old way. This boat reminds me a little bit of Valheim, if you've ever played that. It looks just like the boats on Valheim. Like they're going to snap any minute. There'll be a hole in it and you're just going to sink. Smooth out you get. Yeah, I mean, I haven't really, in games recent, I wouldn't say I've really noticed the frame times any smoother, personally. If it is, it's not like a significant difference to actually be able to notice it. Which side do I need to go? Doesn't matter, does it? It's on the land. Nobody cares about efficiency of flagship CPUs. No, I wasn't saying. We was talking about the comparison between this and the 4900K. I'm not saying I'm looking for an efficient CPU at the higher end. It was a comparison though between this and the 4900. This is more efficient. I'm not. That's just fact. It's more efficient than that. Henry Cavill. I am a little bit like him, yeah. Muscly. Right, let's have a look at performance now. So switch it down to performance. So we're at balance. Go performance. See what we get with that. Breaking 100 FPS, which is quite a big jump. I do find it's a little bit easier to tell in the light areas. In the dark areas, it's kind of a little bit harder to tell. I'm hoping this will lead me up to where I need to go. Get my horse. I don't know if he's even going to be able to spawn here. Yusuf, hello. Okay, there is a horse. Where is he? Why is he always spawning in the weirdest places? I'd have to try and get down from it now. What's happened here? Okay, now performance here also looks very good. It is stuttering a little bit, isn't it? I do have frame generation on, which might not be helping, but I want to keep that on because that can sometimes cause image issues. So I think that's the worst case scenario in terms of image quality to have that on. But yeah, this... Honestly, I do think DLSS 4 is one of the bigger improvements we've seen in a while.
That's it, Roach.
And in terms of usefulness across a broad range of... I feel like it helps a lot of people. We've had stuff like, I think I said yesterday, ray reconstruction before, but I feel like that helps less people. This, I really feel like improves things a lot for a lot of people. Why is it telling me to get on a boat again? You having a laugh? Right, I'm going to this location.
Faster.
I'll get back on the boat in a sec. That is very bright. I can't see anything.
Move it.
Ready, thanks for subscribing. Bit of a slightly unconventional route, but this could end badly.
Move it.
How do I get over to where I need to be here? God, this is a disaster. Is it in this tunnel? Is this a tunnel down here? Just killed a goat. Let's have a gander. Here we go. What's that? Mushrooms? Have some of those. Okay, that don't look good. What do I need to use for these? Magic trap. Is it those? Do I need to use that? I'm not entirely sure. Well, seemed to work fine. I don't know if I needed to use that on those. Was that it? Oh, I'm over encumbered. We've got a lot of swords. How do I just dump it? Drop. Dump it. Yusuf, becoming a member and supporter. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Welcome. Try and post a bit more behind the scenes stuff in there on my PC and stuff. We'll be doing a lot more when they get the new GPUs. Post some pictures of. I've got a picture now actually on my new PC. I need to take a picture of my stream PC because it's pretty funny because I've crammed a 4900K air cooled into a mini ITX PC. It's quite the sight. Oh, I'm still over encumbered. What the hell? What's weighing me down here? Another sword. Boom. I need to repair all my stuff as well. Let's get them back on a boat. Closest boat is there. Appreciate your content overall. Thanks. Yeah, the temps are surprisingly okay on it. They're not actually as bad. I have undervolted it, but it's similar undervolt to what I had when I had my 4900K in my actual gaming PC. I had pretty much the same undervolt on it. But yeah, temps aren't that bad. It's bad when I tried to stream off it. So I tried to stream off the X264 encoder, which is the CPU, and it was hitting like 100 degrees. Which ain't good.
Come on.
What is going on this island that I'm at? There's something in here? I'm scared. But I heard something in here. Added it already. What? DLSS 4? No, I've replaced the DLSS files. Use X264. No, I use NVENC. I was using X264 for a little bit, but like I say, it's pushing the CPU too much. And yeah, I was a little bit worried about having it at like 90 to 100 degrees long term. So I'm going to fast travel. Fast travel back to the boat. I wonder if X264 wouldn't be the best. I don't know really. Like, it wouldn't be as good on a 3D compared to just the non-3D of that. The non-3D CPU there would be better. But I find with encoding, it really depends on... It's hard to say really until you actually do it. Because I normally get encoding overloaded at like weird settings, if that makes sense. Like I never really know how it's going to play. Like if it's going to be able to do it or not. And it depends massively on bitrate as well. But I don't have that 3D CPU, so I honestly don't know. There are benchmarks online you can actually see encoding. the X264. There's actually a list of CPUs and the performance. It might be worth having a look at that, and it'll give you roughly where that CPU is. I know it definitely has the 9950X on there because I saw it the other day, and it has the 4900K as well. You run it on the other A whilst the game runs. Yeah, I mean, I think overall, I've got a separate stream PC, so it doesn't affect my performance. If you're doing it off the same PC, I'm not sure how much that'd affect your overall performance. It would obviously be less than if you just let it run wild on there because you're limiting to the cores, but overall it's still the same system. I don't understand why every time I get off the boat, it just asks me to get back on the boat. Like, how do I... When I'm on the boat, it tells me to talk to people. It's a little confusing. I'm going to go to the exact place it's telling me to go. But it's all the way up top there, and I don't quite actually know how you get up there. Like, how do you get up there? But I think, you know, performance here. You're nearing a crucial point in the game's story. It's recommended to save your game. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, quest failed? What? Oh, my God. All these quests. These are like side quests. Look at them all. No, I didn't know it would. It's like a point of no return. Oh well, we got the save at least. We can. Game's crashed again. Game's full crashed again, is it? I think it has. Second crash. Oh no, no, it hasn't. How do I have DLSS? I've replaced the DLSS files with the new DLSS 4. There wasn't an update, no.
Avalok, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Guys, make sure to drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. We're 15 likes away from 100. It'd be cool if we could hit that. I think the game might have crashed again. It is not liking something here. What the hell? Make it stop! My game's fully... What the hell? What has happened? My game is struggling for some reason. Still the DLL from sub. Yeah, but you need to do. You need to basically delete the existing DLSS files, replace them with the new ones, the new Cyberpunk ones. But you need to get Nvidia, what's it called? Nvidia Profile Inspector, is it? And you have to force a preset in there so it forces to use those files when you boot the game. There are guides online and on Reddit and stuff. It's like not too complicated, but it comes out in 2 days anyway, officially. So. But overall, yeah, really impressed. We're still on performance here. It looks incredible. Really not much difference between this and balanced even quality. Do I feel any different? Yeah, I mean, the image quality is very, very good. That's all I can say with the DLSS 4. There was always issues, I think, with DLSS, especially performance. Anything below balance I always thought was kind of rough. It depends on the game, but a majority of games, I'd say, really do start to lose a fair bit of quality at those presets, where now I don't really think it's an issue at all. Ultra performance, in the odd game, there seems like it's not perfect, but it's definitely a huge improvement quality-wise compared to previous. It's still going to vary game to game, depending a lot on the settings. Like, some games that have ray tracing or path tracing... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What do I do? This ain't good. I haven't got my crossbow, I don't think. I'm in big doo-doo. How do I get my crossbow? Dude, I can't even move. How do I get out of the water? Yeah, this is not good. Get me out, get me out! How do I crossbow? I don't have my crossbow. Get the crossbow out. It's below me. Dude, I'm stuck in here. I can't get out. This is horrendous. I hit one. I'm out, I'm out, I'm out. What do I do here? I can't get on the... This is a disaster. Oh my God. I can't even get on the boat. Get on the boat and go. Go.
Come on.
No! I pressed A! What the hell? Go. Just ignore it. Pretend it's not happening. Is my health going to survive it, though? No, I'm dead. I'm dead. My health is so low. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, have I made it? Holy smokes. Well, hello, I'm good, how are you? How have I made that? I indeed need to eat, though, or something. What have I got? I don't know what I've got. Health. How do I switch? I'm honestly such a noob at this game. I don't even think I've got any health. What are these things? I've got nothing. I don't think I've got anything that'll heal me. Maybe a potion? These are all just abilities, though. That's what we need. Yeah, I'm a big doo-doo. Oh yeah, big doo-doo. Oh, I've used the rock. God, dude, this is all just... I should just chalk this and try again.
Good.
I need to buy health or something. I can't use my magic. Why can't I use... Screw him. What I will do, switch down to Ultra Performance. Check that out as well. But it really is very good. Okay, here, so it'll probably be good to wait until maybe the daytime, but you are starting to see quite a lot of shimmering there. When I was near the Firefly. You see that on the grass? But like I said earlier, you do, I think, still get some issues
I'll look inside.
with Ultra Performance.
Locked.
From what we've seen.
Anybody in there?
Damn.
We have to update Nvidia drivers for DLSS 4? No. At the well, in Cyberpunk, you need to update the game. Outside of that, you need to replace the DLSS files.
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face. Will you let me in?
No!
Running short on patience.
Wonderful. Means you're about to go the fuck away. By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
Nvidia stock rebounding, yeah. Everything took a hit though, didn't it? Like all AI tech stocks from that Chinese ChatGPT thing.
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I'm not counting either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and Ferry.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out.
Anyone got any tips for me here with health? Like, what do I do with such low health? Where can I find health in this scenario? Is there like a plant I can pick up or something?
Or at least he did. Claimed to have spotted a lantern out to sea. So he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Farron go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferry is handy. Thought I might fix it up. Make you see what the...
There's a skill I can add.
All right. See if I can't find all 3.
Craft those volute flasks. Yeah, I'm not really very clued up on like how you do any of this. Do I craft it in within here? I couldn't. Oh, these. Ah, okay. I need that flower. I wonder if that's around here. Is that? Just take everything. So Ultra Performance here still looks very good. I think it's going to be interesting to see with the lighting, because I do think maybe we'll start to see the image degrade a little bit of shimmering and stuff. Oh, not this again. There's too many, like... What am I supposed to do with that many? What you do is you get one down and then you just go ham on it. What the hell? That's kind of funny. There's way too many though. How many? We got another one up there. I see something on my screen. Double whammy. Oh no. They think oh no, I've hit him down. That one's so low. I got that one. There is another one. Whoa. Oh yeah, the shield. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, these are the flowers we need, I think. Do I have enough? How many did I need? Where was it? No, that wasn't the flowers. It looks like them, doesn't it? Let's go right down there, boy. That don't sound good. Yep, that's not good. More with one at a time. It's when there's like multiple of them. No!
A man! Am I ever pleased to see you?
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You
The new DLSS full worth it, absolutely, yeah.
I've one regret.
It's been really good so far from the games that I've seen it in. Have I tried Delta Force recently? That guy just fall off there and die. What the hell? What the hell? I think I played Delta Force last when it fully released. I played it when it was a demo. And then I played it when it fully released, I think, which was... I don't know when was that. That was a fair bit ago now. I don't remember. I think it was stuttering a little bit. It was better than the demo was. How is the latency? The latency's fine. This isn't multi-frame generation though. You might be thinking of that. This is just DLSS 4 upscaling. You don't normally get to like really any latency, very minimal latency doing with just the upscaling. That's more frame generation. Although to be fair, I do have frame generation on. But it's not multi-frame generation, if that's what maybe you were thinking of. There is some latency with the current frame generation I have on, but it's not noticeable at all. Can I craft anything? What about this one? Clears, cancel poison effects. I've got this one. What's this? Which is blood vampires? I do have control. Yeah, I've completed it actually. I'll have to see, because I was planning on trying out Stalker 2 tomorrow, because the image quality on the scaling from what I've seen previously was not great, so I thought it'd be quite a good one to test. And then after that, we're going to have the 5090, so we can test it out on the 5090. I'll almost definitely do control on that, and we can see it. We should be able to do 4K at like pretty impressive FPS as well on the 5090 on that, I'm hoping, with ray tracing and everything. I think they're working on another one as well, aren't they? Control 2.
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. Back to bed.
Yeah, I love that game. I love how it's just quite unique, isn't it?
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc, and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut.
Stutter.
Protect you along the way.
I think it's probably going to depend. Are you running ray tracing in Cyberpunk and Spider-Man?
Come on.
What's your hardware? Dude, this game's like hung again. I think I may have broken the game a little bit replacing the files. Because it did this to me earlier and crashed. It crashed once. The other 2 times it froze for like 10 seconds and then it came back. So I'm hoping this comes back. I haven't tested lossless yet. I was going to maybe have a look at that over the next couple of days. I'm at 4K right now. I think is the game fully gone? This is too long, isn't it? No! Where am I gonna pick it up from? I've probably broken the game by replacing the files, but I'm gonna have to alt F for it. And that's not even gonna work. Oh, did it come back? I alt tabbed. Oh my god, it came back.
But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I saved it.
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
Running ray tracing on both. What's it like without ray tracing? 7950x 3D. Do you have the... Obviously, you only have the 3D cache on one CCD. Have you got it disabled or whatever you have to do? Because that was causing stuttering, wasn't it? I'm going to save it. Go to the characters screen. This one. Yeah, I honestly don't even know. Is one of these health? Vitality. Is it that one? See, this is how much of a noob I am at this game. So I put all of them in. Or is there an also do I want them all green? What about points available? How do I see what those are? Did I just pull out the files and replaced? It's a little more complicated than that. You have to replace the game files with the new DLSS files. But then you need to get Nvidia Profile Inspector to force the preset when you boot the game. Otherwise, it'll still try and boot with like the old files. And I also then use DLSS tweaks, it's called, which you can force the overlay and it'll tell you if you're using the DLSS 4 files or not. which I think is useful because there's not really any way to tell if which ones you're using, if that makes sense. But you could just wait till the 30th. We're getting it officially anyway on the 30th in 2 days, so it's not a massive amount of time. Like, you have to wait. Gee, oh God. Do I need to use... I'm going to try and use the magic, but that's probably not going to work. How many are there? Is it just one? Keeps dodging everything. Dude, what the hell? Just gonna go ham. It was only one. What? It seemed like it felt like two. Nvidia stock dropped. Will the price on GPUs decrease or increase? No, it won't change, I doubt. Same, it'll be the same price. Can't imagine they'll change.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
That guy's in the ground.
Come on, keep moving.
Yeah, you have to use Nvidia Profile Inspector essentially to
Almost
force a
nothing.
preset, otherwise it'll boot.
A common characteristic of enchanted
It won't.
islands.
You got to force it to boot essentially with the newer DLSS files. $50 series is a letdown. What specifically is it? That's a letdown. Dude, all my health is gone again. Yes. $50.80 prices dropped today. You mean dropped as in like came out though, not actually dropped from like 1,000 to 900, if you see what I mean, right? Yeah, you can do it with DLSS swapper as well. There's multiple ways to do it. That's just the way that I did it. I didn't use DLSS swapper. There's like a few different ways. Dude, there's so many of these things. Get me out of here. How did he not just take any damage from any of my swipes? Whoa! Where did my mate go?
That's stronger than me, I'm so...
Where is he? I'm waiting for the mate. For my mate.
Wake up.
So yes, still at ultra performance. I do want to wait until it's daylight. I feel like it's a little harder to tell, a little bit deceptive when it's dark like this. You can't quite tell image quality as well. I'll wait until that and then drop it to 1440p. Dude, this guy's so slow. What is he playing at? There's another thing coming. Speed it up, geez. Oh my god, what is that? I don't want anything to do with that.
Tried to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, too slow.
Have I got to fight that? Yes. Hell nah. Wait, which sword do I use? I think I might have the wrong sword out. Is my mate going to do anything? I thought maybe he'd help me. Which sword do I want on this? I don't know. That's not doing anything. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Frag on us. Thanks for subscribing. I'm gonna keep hitting it with the crossbow. No! Get him! Why is he so slow? Off the attacks, he's so slow. No! When's the 5090 arriving? Well, it comes out on Thursday, so it'll probably come Friday morning. Oh, God. Okay, we're getting through it. What is he doing? Oh, God. I can't hurt him. Can I not hurt him? Do we think fire might help? Did that do anything? I'm barely getting any hits. Okay, we're doing it, we're doing it. Oh no. No! Oh, it's so low. I don't want to go without the shield. Oh, he's doing it again. Not really much I can do with this. Ah! It's literally like 1 or 2 more hits. Look at his health. Hey! What is it gonna get? What have I? What can I have? What's it giving me? Anything? Loot? Boom. Oh no, is he asleep?
Missing dwarves. Shame he's dead.
No, he's dead. Got that wrong. Just gonna run it. Gonna leg it. Come on, mate. Yeah, 30th of Jan, yeah. And then hopefully it'll come the next morning, so it'll be Friday morning. See, the reason I'm waiting for the day is because with the light, I do see some shimmering and stuff on the image. I want to see what that looks like in the daytime. What happened? He fell asleep.
Fetlock, wake up.
Right. Just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
What's going on with his foot? Look at it. Like twisting around.
So what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really. Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard, stand back. I'm opening the door.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
He sounds like Shrek.
What of the others?
Found one near a
Doing in my
monster's den.
swamp.
He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Raverick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
Step aside.
Step aside.
She's cold. Spirits left her. Nothing we could do. Let's wait by the boat.
Spooky. How's the VRAM usage compared to pretty much the same? I don't think there's really much difference. Not a drastic difference. Out of curiosity, are you monolingual? As in speak only one language? I don't really ever heard that term. I suppose you hear bilingual. I never heard monolingual. I do. When I was younger, I learned. I actually learned German and French, but I can't. I can speak very little German because I haven't. I did it when I was at school. I was actually like fairly good at languages because you normally only have to do one, and I was quite good at it. So they gave you a second one. Gave me French, and then I actually was going to do Spanish as well. But I haven't really practiced it in a long time, so I kind of lose it. So she's a goner then, is she? Oh, she's awake. Wait, did she open her eyes?
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget
Candice, hello.
to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his
Never heard of mono. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense as a term.
Used to repeat that incessantly.
Monolingual, but I just don't ever hear anyone. Yeah, people just say it. Oh no, I just
One that
speak
gave you the scar over your left eye.
my native language.
I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the
That's true, Brits and Americans. Yeah. I hear bilingual a lot. I hear that word.
Yours has healed beautifully, though.
I'd like to learn Spanish because I think there's lots of Spanish speakers, isn't there? I'd like to learn a language because I know a bit of German, but obviously there's not a huge amount of German speakers unless you go to Germany.
Waiting for you.
Whereas with Spanish, there's lots of people. It seems like, you know, in not just Spain, there's people all over that speak Spanish.
A nice thing to wake up to.
So I feel like I might end up in a place where I could actually use it, type thing.
Not let me down to date.
Or the chances of someone else knowing it is higher than, you know.
How'd you ever start traveling with Avalach?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times.
Teach you Spanish for a
They came
price.
very close to
I tried to
catching
do it
me
with that
once.
app. I forgot the app's
It was
called.
then that Avalok appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us?
I have to learn enough coding languages. Does that count?
Just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avalach, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation.
Get my hands on 5090 yet? No, I'm going to be buying it on Thursday when it comes out 30th. So I should have it on Friday.
Wrought havoc in the Hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse.
FSR is greater than DLSS. Who said that?
We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated,
How dare you?
we would meet at his hideout.
FSR, objectively, is definitely not as good as DLSS 4. And I'm not being... I've tested a lot of GPUs from AMD, Nvidia, everything. I'm not being biased. It isn't as good.
Yes, we failed to.
But then, to be fair, we've not seen AMD's counterpart, so it's maybe too early to say.
I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog. I
But
barely
DLSS 4 right now is the best scaling.
escaped. Then there was the Baron.
Like, quality-wise, hands
He
down.
took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
Because I think AMD are working on, what is it, FSR
A
4?
coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunt.
Wanted to buy an OLED 4K monitor, but couldn't come to terms with that. Yeah, I'm worried about the OLED burning. Because I'll be using the monitor for work mainly.
Unsettling.
And it's the still images and stuff, isn't it? It's alright for games and stuff. I'll just be worried about the burning.
All I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot.
If you actually want to learn Spanish, get in touch.
Splendidly.
I appreciate it. I don't. To be honest, I don't have time at the moment. I won't be having time anytime soon. Once the 50 comes out, I'll be trying to stream every day, and I work full time as well, so I barely have enough time, as it is, to do everything.
So how do you even meet a man like Horson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found.
How much is 5090 in the UK? I don't actually know yet, because the prices. There's listings on websites in England, but the prices are not real. So the 5090 is 25 grand, and the 5080 is 12 grand, but the pricing is not. It says on the listing like the pricing isn't
Failed to mention that.
updated or whatever. They're like placeholders, I guess is what you would say.
Later, we learned the guard did that
So
sort of thing
I don't know. I actually don't
in
know.
the hope of nabbing anyone
Done that
who
thing
could
again. I'm
help
going to
us.
alt-tab it. Alt-tabbing it seems to fix this. Oh, it's not fixed it this time. Was that just coincidence last time then when I alt-tabbed it? What is that doing that? Oh no, the game's fully gone. No! That's the second crash. It's probably to do with the fact that I've replaced a load of these files. I've probably just fully broken the game. So, Candies, I'm guessing you're in America. Whereabouts? It did crash, yeah. That's the second crash. It seems to do this weird thing where it freezes. Sometimes it fixes and it comes out of it. Other times it full crashes. It's only full crashed twice though. Don't know where it's gonna put me in from. Eastern Coast, North Carolina, nice. I don't know if I've travelled America quite extensively. I don't know if I might have passed through North Carolina. What's the? It's not a capital, but what's the? Oh god, I've got to take him to the hut. I'll skip all that cutscene. What's the like biggest city? What's that city right on the coast of North Carolina? Riley. I've heard of that. I don't think I traveled down from like New York to what is it, like Philadelphia, Washington, DC, and then down into like Nashville. I probably didn't pass through North Carolina, I don't think.
That's stronger than me, I'm so sorry.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to run through this guy. Nashville, Tennessee, yeah.
Gone.
And then down to New Orleans.
Wake up.
Right, just
Or New Orleans.
Get up.
Don't know how you say it. I'm going to look on the map, actually. There's one... Am I going to get attacked? Oh, I'm going to get attacked. Got my phone in my hands. Well, that shield didn't work. I get hit straight away. I've just drank a beer. Whoops. Not a time for a beer. Dude, this guy, this is like me on an all day, just falling asleep.
Wake up.
Right, just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
So, what is it brought you to this?
Oh, the XML. A little bit.
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not
It
really.
displays the words instead of the numerical value. I reckon if I added a bracket to this, it would work. What's it? What happens at the moment if you execute that? Is it just error?
Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm
Let me. I'm gonna skip through this a little bit, just because we've seen all of this.
So,
Thank
got a. Yeah.
Oh,
She's...
Let's...
Okay, now the place I was thinking of, Charleston. Is that in North Carolina? That is, isn't it? Charleston. No, that's in South. That's in South. I was thinking of Charleston. That's in South Carolina, though. Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I might have just missed. I might have passed through North Carolina on the coach, maybe, but I didn't stop anywhere. It was more like Virginia, and then it might have like just crossed into North Carolina like a little bit. Oh, it's for a game, is it? There's no errors in simple XML for games, it just shows
Guess not all of Vesemir's
what you see
teachings
instead of the
succeeded
number.
oblivion.
A witcher
Oh,
can
so it's
forget
just not
to
returning
eat,
that
to
number.
drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Wilmington. No, I was thinking of
I
Charleston.
used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
That's what I was thinking of.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours is healed beautifully, though.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for
Are you
me.
developing a
But
game
that was
then?
before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalok? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
How'd you ever start traveling with Avalach?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was only
Yeah, no,
Avalok
to be honest,
who
I don't really
managed
work with XML that much. I probably did some XML stuff, but the last time I did it was
to take us to a
probably,
world where Eridan couldn't find us.
I don't know, maybe like 4 years ago,
Perhaps
to be
half a
honest.
year.
4 or 5 years ago. I had to extract some stuff in like C#, I think, with it.
I thought the hunt had lost my
But I wouldn't say,
I thought I was safe.
I wouldn't know the syntax at all. I'd have to look, Google it.
I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eridan located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eridan had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avalok began gasping for air.
That's how Eridan cursed Avalok, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avalok refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avalok opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time.
Some shimmering there on the clothes from the light, look like on her, on her top.
We would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal.
News coming out: the 9800X 3D Bolt Next 59. I hope not.
I landed right
I'm
in the
only
middle
just
of
upgraded to this CPU.
Barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron.
Maybe potentially have to eventually down the line change it to a 9950X 3D.
I heard.
They're just so expensive though
A coincidence,
when they
really.
first release.
I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt.
Stick
I was
boy.
wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then
You try and copy my name.
unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avalok, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how do you even meet a man like Horson?
Benchmark boy!
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found. And I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage. One with extraordinary power.
DLSS 4, yes, it is definitely better than 3.
It was as if he'd
Image
already
quality is a
been-
huge improvement.
He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad. As he
Is it just some games
could do
bottlenecking
more
and
than
some
us.
not? Is it like game
He was certain
specific?
to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Horson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
You suspected right. Horson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple
No more
Isle.
motion blur and movement. You mean like ghosting?
Planned it. Had no time to consider. We
Not
just
that I've
went.
seen.
I didn't
Definitely
even
is
realise the
made
guardsmen
a
were
little
driving me into
worse. Especially with stuff like path tracing. We did see a little bit of ghosting in Cyberpunk with path tracing on. But it's way, way better. It's nowhere near as bad as it was before.
The shore of Hindisfjord.
Games without ray tracing, I didn't like God of War yesterday. I had no ghosting at all.
Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofferton.
Game specific. Yeah, I do know there's some games. Like, you look at Microsoft Flight Simulator, that game, my usage goes... I don't think I've ever seen usage fully maxed a lot of the time in that game. It's always all over the place.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
You found the issue. Nice.
Likewise, for the most part.
What's the LUA?
A monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible. Had a few nice dreams.
Method is to change the game file or driver file. The game.
Drinking good wine.
I'll link you in a bit. I'll finish the stream in like the next 20 minutes or so. And I'll link you to the guide that I used. It'll be slightly different from it because you can download the DLSS files. They give you a file download, but you don't need to do that. You could just copy it from Cyberpunk.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
All you need to copy is the NV... I forget the naming of them. It depends if the game has ray reconstruction or not. If the game has DLSS, frame generation, ray reconstruction, there's 3 files. If the game has... There's basically a file for DLSS, upscaling, there's a file for frame generation, there's a file for ray reconstruction.
I saw your grizzled face.
So, for example, in Cyberpunk, there'll be 3. There'll be 3 files where, for example, in God of War, there's only 2 files because it's only DLSS and frame gen. Same with this.
Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go.
No idea, but it does what it's supposed to do. That's how I spend most of my day at work. I have no idea how it works, but it works, so I'm not going to question it. It gives you the correct output. I'm happy with that.
Let's draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals.
I do want to just try and get out of this mission bit to check out ultra performance in the daylight, and then I want to see 1440p and 1080p quick. Oh, what's going on my screen?
Think of a way to...
Tech 1M, hello.
Get us out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Siri, take us home.
Settings right now, I'm on 4K, everything maxed, ray tracing on, frame generation on, ultra performance preset. It's here in the daytime, so I mean, ultra performance here looks decent. Do notice that shimmering on the clothing, though. Especially her top. It's very shimmery. Even her hair, look. Her hair's a bit like that as well.
Welcome back, child.
Strands of hair look a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, we saw the same or similar thing with and that shadow in the background as well. You see that? In God of War, it had the same issue with hair, didn't it?
Standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
Just in general, upscaling seems to struggle with that. Because the textures on everything else looks fine. Oh, here we go. Hello.
Little sis.
They're all here. Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower.
You need to force it with Nvidia profile, yeah.
No reason to do it.
I think in some games you might not need to, but I would just force a global profile anyway, because then it just forces it in every game.
Damn, it's good to see you again. Glad to see you, Triss.
Thank Yennefer. She's the one who invited me.
There'll be time to talk later. We should confer now.
Yeah, it is to do with the anti-aliasing. Yeah, it does it with, like... don't know how to describe it. Like, fence? You know, you get fencing with grid on it type thing. I don't even know what you call this. I'm barely even monolingual. Don't even know English. I don't even know the English word for that. I'm gonna head outside, just so we can have a look around. I do think you can tell a little bit of ultra performance here in the daytime. It's definitely, like I was saying, way better though. I'm at 4K of ultra performance right now. Like, look at this. And I know we were discussing earlier some issues with the foliage. I do think you maybe start to see... It just looks a bit fuzzy. There's a bit of fuzziness and shimmering about the trees. Only some of them, though. Yeah, like a mesh fence. That's the word. Meshing. It won't let me use my horse. Yeah, so you can see here, it's quite shimmery. Especially when I'm moving, it seems worse. But, like, see the grass here? It's very shimmery. I thought the DLSS is for the 50 series cards. Question number 1. Arthur Morgan, what are you doing? What are you doing here? In 2025? I thought you were a goner. Second question. It's not really a question. No, DLSS falls for all RTX cards. I think you're probably thinking of multi-frame generation. Multi-frame generation is only for 50 series. Ow. So yeah, definitely noticing some more image issues here. Seeing it a lot here. Look at the water. That's always the big tell, as the water gets really shimmery. Something in the water. Not bad, though. Definitely not bad. Do want to have a look whilst we're here at some 1440p and stuff as well. Like I was saying, I would have a look at. It splits out. If we drop that down, hopefully that won't break anything. We'll make the overlay a little big. Let's just check out maybe quality first. Oh, balance. Let's put it on balanced. Because I think this is like ideal sweet spot. 4040p balance now. You could do stuff with path tracing like this. And I think the image is definitely a lot clearer. You were seeing GOG. I'm getting attacked. Oh yeah. Oh, this has gone fully wrong. What are you seeing now? I think it should be alright now. It gets weird because I'm using a capture card for my stream PC and it extends the displays. So I think it had pushed my launcher onto the other, like half of it was on the other screen, the other monitor. But still sitting over 100 FPS here, it's pretty good. Getting attacked by a lot of wolves. Am I still on Windows 10? No, I'm on Windows 11. Does that look like Windows 10? Definitely on 11. Do I have any 5000 series GPUs? No, they're not out yet. They're not out officially yet. I have to buy one on Thursday. Not having the Windows search, but right, okay. I like my Windows really, really with nothing on it. Just absolutely nothing on it. Remove everything. As little as possible. So let's have a look at, let's take a look at maybe performance as well. See what that looks like. How much does 1590 cost? Not actually sure yet. The pricing hasn't actually been put on the websites, so I don't know yet. I'm definitely noticing 1440p performance here looks a little bit like 4K Ultra performance. It starts to look a little bit ropey. I think you start to see the shimmering. The water looks okay. I think things start to shimmer a little bit. It's still a lot better though than DLSS 3. Should we even, we'll do ultra performance and then we'll take just a quick look at 1080p as well. Hopefully that doesn't break my stream anymore. So I think it does start to look a little bit more rough like this. Seeing this here. And then even water I think is probably going to look kind of rough. Yeah, look. But now how clear that is on the stream. Probably should be able to see that. I think it seems to struggle with hair and water. That seems to be the biggest issues with upscaling at the low presets, or the most noticeable issues. And almost the lighting on the shadows on the trees. To here, look, it looks very noisy, the image.
That's stench.
That's not looking too good at all like this. When you go into here, it looks quite rough. And then if we go down and have a look at 1080p as well, what's that going to be like? We'll do balanced. Balance first. What's this going to push onto my other screen? Does that put anything onto my other screen? No. Overlay's absolutely huge though. 150 FPS. Not too bad. 1080p balance looks pretty good. Still seeing the shimmering still a little bit, I think. I wonder if we get that at quality. Does that fix it? So yeah, quality looks fine. I normally think 1080p and 1440p DLSS quality actually look better than native because the anti-aliasing looks way better than what's in game, the TAAU. Go back, head towards the mission. It still looks pretty sharp. Oh yeah, new Doom game, yeah. That looks good. I'm excited for that. It's a while though, isn't it? Is it like I think it's May? Is it May or April? I'm excited for Last of Us 2 on PC as well.
You seem to be in a good mood.
Spider-Man 2.
No way we'll let him take her.
Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is going to be an interesting one. I remember trying to play that game on a 3090 and it absolutely wrecked it. The first game when it came out. Avowed. Oh yeah, is that... I added that game in my Steam wish list. It's Unreal Engine 5, isn't it? Is it? Does it look good? I haven't really researched much on it. Next to... Yeah, I think it's released pretty much around the same time as the TV show, isn't it? I think they did the first... They did the same thing with Last of Us Series 1. It came out on the PC release of the game, I think, didn't it?
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
I only just finished... I actually watched it. I watched the... I mean, I know what happens, obviously, anyway, but I watched the series. Finished it recently. I was a bit late. Because I know what happens. I feel like I don't need to... I'm not in like a rush to watch it.
Thank you for coming.
Why is it so quiet? Should there be music?
Soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her. We'll stop them.
How do you even know the hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
Plan is... take the initiative.
Aridin, the king of the hunt. He's confident. He'll strike hard, hoping to defeat us with the force of the blow alone.
That's always a good plan.
We've got to take the initiative away from him. Foil his plan.
I'll generate a magic dome over the fortress. It will scatter them, force them to land in the woods.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
The hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
What else do we have that we can use?
There's a laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
There aren't many of us, so we'll need to prepare as many traps as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
We'll need weapons that can pierce the Hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert and Geralt will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep. Remember, Eridan can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details.
Just noticed the CPU actually up to 35%. They're at 1080p though, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
Don't think about it.
Still nice power though, 60 watts. I'm fine with that.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly.
I'm exposing you all to danger, unnecessarily.
You worry too much. Wipe that frown off your face, we'll make it.
Can't help but worry. We're short on meteorite steel swords.
Got enough for everyone. Here, Vesemir dug this up for you. Gnome forged blade, crossguard's elven handiwork. Cuts through armor like butter.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Right, let's check out the scale. Take one in. Give me some love. Just renewed my membership. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Let's switch this down a little bit. I had it on quality, didn't I? Let's maybe put it on performance for a little bit. What that's like.
see that? Get started. Woods, now.
CY with the 25 thanks. Little support for give us the gameplay test. Thanks, I appreciate it. That means a lot. I hope it's been helpful. We hopefully aim to get quite a lot of testing in, hopefully, over the next month or two. Aim to get as much testing of new stuff in as possible. Just HKD, not that much. No, I appreciate it. It means a lot. Any support, I appreciate. Thanks. How can you play with DLSS 4 with and 4000 series? DLSS 4 is on all RTX cards. RTX 40 series, RTX 30 series, RTX 50 series.
Sniff you out, so don't get too close, and you'll be visible as soon as you start fighting.
You might be confused with multi-frame generation. Multi-frame generation is only available on 50 series, but DLSS 4 upscaler is available on any RTX GPU.
The Erden at the rifts said the sign could seal them.
They're here. Time to say hello.
Slow down. Element of surprise is key. Stay hidden. Give Triss a chance to show them what she can do. Then we'll hit.
The DLSS 4 doesn't mean you've got enabled multi... No. DLSS 4 is the image upscaler.
Next time you get the feeling I'm about to piss off Marigold, make sure and knock me upside the head. Geralt?
I'm just quickly, briefly switch it back to 4K because we're at 1080p, but I can't actually really see what's going on because the overlay's so big. Is it? Oh no. Give me a sec. Why does it do this? What DLSS 4 equals multi-frame generation enabled? No, it's just the version of DLSS. It's weird, OBS never does that for me. No, it's because I'm using a capture though, and I'm capturing at 4K. So when I change the resolutions, it messes with it. I think sometimes I went from 1080p to 4K, and it sometimes messes with it because it's capturing at 4K. That makes sense. So changing the resolution, it doesn't seem to like it sometimes. Because it's going through my capture card, so I think it messes with it. It's a 4K capture card, so... These really look like orcs from Lord of the Rings. Use bombs. How do I do that?
Portals.
Damn it.
That didn't work. Don't punch it. Oh. Oh, I keep using that. That's stupid of me. Oh my god, I've just wasted all of them. Punch this one. You're capturing at 4K, but you're streaming at 2K. Yeah, because basically on YouTube, when you start streaming at 4K, it adds like a big delay, and it makes it really hard to like read chat and actually engage because I'll be on like a massive delay. You can't use low latency at 4K when you're streaming, so it kind of counteracts really the benefit of being able to live stream, because a lot of people don't really view it at 4K either, so oh, the game's crashed again. Dude. Oh, it might come back. Oh, that's not ideal. No, it's full crashed. No. Alright. I'm gonna have to it's probably an okayish place to end it there, really. It's been fun checking this out though. Well, what I'll try and mod do a similar thing tomorrow for maybe Stalker 2 and try and have a look at that. I'd be interested to see what the quality is like on the scaling on that. I always thought it didn't look amazing, so make sure you're subscribed if you want to catch me. I'll be doing the 5090 hopefully in a couple of days. And thanks a lot for watching, have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.